Alright, for this next exercise, what we have is a pistol squat. So there's going to be a couple of different ways to do this. I'm going to go a little bit in depth about this one because if you cannot do a pistol squat normally, you're going to have to be able to use a door frame or something for it. And if you can use a door frame, there's a few different ways to make the exercise harder and easier then. So normally a pistol squat, and the reason they call it a pistol squat is because you're going to shoot everything straight forward, and the reason you're putting everything forward is to balance yourself from not falling backwards. So you start out choosing whichever leg you want. I'm going to choose my right leg because I'm pretty sore. So I'm going to shoot everything forward, and you're going to come straight down all the way till you get to the ground. Ooh, still a little sore there. So the idea is you're going to come all the way down just like that, and then after you hit the ground already, you're going to come all the way back up. So the pistol squat ideally is just a one-legged squat all the way to the ground and all the way back up. So if you have a little bit of weakness in the legs, or if you feel you're not strong enough for the movement, or if you're sore, anything, what you can do is you can go and grab the use of a wall or a door frame nearby. So there's a few different ways to do this. Realistically, the variation of difficulty and assistance that you're going to get is going to be how much you are pulling at the door frame. So at the very least, you could do a pistol squat like so, and I could be barely touching the door frame and getting kind of full range of movement without barely letting it give me any assistance. But the more assistance I need, I can be grabbing harder and harder onto the door frame to assist the movement. So when you're doing a door-assisted pistol squat, you're going to place the anchored foot on the outside, grabbing the back side of the door. So this one on the back, this one on the front. And you're going to be shooting that leg outward as you pull on with this arm to keep you nice and close to the door frame. So going downward, back upward. And that's if you're doing it straight on. Another thing to note is that when you're doing this exercise, it's going to be a very, very heavy requirement of your quadricep, but it's also going to be a very heavy requirement of your glutes. And something you might notice is that if this exercise is harder than it needs to be or harder than you think it would be, it might be that you're not squeezing your glutes enough. So when you're coming up, one of the big factors of how you're going to get from down here back up here is how much you really squeeze back there. That is a big muscle in your body, and you need that for a movement as challenging as this. Something that's going to replicate the idea of doing a full weighted squat of up to 150 pounds, depending on how much you weigh. Doing a one-legged squat is a challenging movement, and it needs the use and recruiting of all of your muscles. So make sure that you're tensing and flexing and contracting a lot of your muscles in the leg that you're using. And that's about it.